I'm Kyra from Heavy Magazine, catching up with Matt Young from King Parrot, checking out what we're getting up to in the next coming weeks. So you boys are coming up north for 2 shows over Easter at Mo's Desert Clubhouse and the new venue Bad Luck. How do you feel about being invited to play at Bad Luck's opening party?
Oh, it's an honour, you know. Like we love any opportunity that I can get to come to Queensland. I'll pretty much take it.
Yep, defrost.
Yeah, I mean, living in Victoria, it's we're still sort of just at the end of March now, and it feels like we're right in the middle of winter. Like it really does. Yeah, no. It's already come about. So no, but it's pretty cool. Like I was talking to Kenny who runs King Lear's Throne in Brisbane, and when we were up there, I think we were in January, we were up there and had a really good chat to him. He's a really nice guy, and he was telling me about how they're looking at opening Bad Luck Bar, and that I think in Fortitude Valley they were kind of really looking for that kind of 300 cap space that sort of Brisbane. I think Brisbane kind of needs since Crowbar left, and he was sort of talking about how they're planning on that, and I think it was just before he got approved for it, so he was a bit nervous, but obviously it all went ahead, and it's all happening. So, it's exciting. It's exciting for Brisbane, and, we're more than happy to be there and be part of it. And hopefully it'll be another great chapter in the Brisbane music community's history, and it'll be a venue that'll be there for a long time. I know, Kenny's great at it, and he's great at what he does, and I love how he sort of just stands out the front of King Lear's Throne and talks to everyone on the street. It's amazing, and it's the right way to go about it, and he's a real character, and they're great people, and Dennis up there, obviously, who's helping him run it, I think he's pretty experienced in all things live music, and also going down to play on the Gold Coast too. We're doing Mo's as well. We've never played there, and Christian, who runs Mo's, is a good buddy of mine. I'm really looking forward to getting down there and checking it out and playing there for the first time as well. So should be good times. Ooh, yeah. I'm very excited.
Yeah, that's it. We definitely need another place to call home for us metalheads to get feral, so it's really good that they're opening it up.
It just kind of doesn't have that in Brisbane at the moment, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I mean, the Throne's awesome, but it's very tiny. And then you got the zoo, so having that all together on that strip's just going to be an amazing space for Brisbane.
It is. It's great. It's so cool. I mean, there's nothing quite like Fortitude Valley, is there?
No, not at all. Not at all. Slat's subtle PSA yesterday was a guarantee that you're pretty much not getting any fucking Easter eggs, but you're going to get a lot of oil.
Oh, yeah. There's more to come today, actually. Yeah, we've got a few more videos to post this week. Yeah, I'll get on the phone to Slat sometimes and just like, man, can you just... I mean, I don't mind doing a promo video here and there, but it's more his kind of thing,
Can you do the thing? Just do the Slat thing.
Yeah. And then I'm like, man, you don't have to go to all that trouble to edit it. But every time he does it, he loves doing all that stupid stuff. So it's great. I'd be happy if he just grabbed the phone and said, hey, hey, we're playing this weekend, whatever, blah, blah, But he always has to go the extra mile, which I love that about him. It's great.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely him. No one else can pull that shit off. I love it.
Oh, yeah, the ones that he's got coming today are great, too.
Oh, shit. Well, thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, get it out there. It's great. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
All right, so your latest EP, Hold Up in the Lair, was gifted to us in the guts of COVID, along with your animated film clip for your title track, Kick Up a Stink. Did you find it a strange climate to release your music into?
Yeah, well, it wasn't something that we were actually planning. Like, so I think it was, 2017, 2018, something like that. We recorded. We had some time in the studio. We just finished a US tour, and we had some time in the studio for like about a week, and we just we didn't have much going on. We just thought, you know what, let's just try and write and record a few songs in the space of a week and see what we come up with. Yeah. Write them and record them as best as we possibly can. So we were over at House Call Records in the Nosferatu's Lair studio there, and we just bashed it out basically, and we had everything mic'd up and everything ready to go, so that when we got the song down, we could just record it as best as we could. And you know, they were potentially just going to be demos for a new album or something like that. But obviously the COVID thing happened, and we were just kind of sitting there, and we had those songs, and we thought, you know what, let's just get in touch with everyone over there and see if we can mix it and master it and do all that, and you know, a little bit of editing, bit of mixing, bit of all that sort of stuff, and it came up pretty cool. So we were like, yeah, you know what, let's just put it out and do a 7-inch and keep things ticking over, and the opportunity to work with Mike Foxall to do the animation was really cool too. We hadn't done anything like that before, and he's an awesome artist, and I was just, you know, like taken back by how quickly he pulled that video together for us. And I love it. It's great. Really, you know, just a massive piss take and a bit of fun and all that sort of stuff. But like those songs were just sort of, they were never really supposed to come out, but we just thought, you know what, let's just do it, you know. And I mean, obviously we've got members that, you know, live interstate and stuff, so we can't all just get together like you know, a lot of bands do. Like Tidy Old Drummer lives in Brisbane, so, and we're all down here in Victoria, so it was kind of difficult for us to get together, but we just thought that would be a good thing to do. So you know, it's something, it's out there, but it's just a thing that we did, you know, like, and it's cool, and I'm really happy with how it turned out.
Yeah, no, that's cool, and always be stamped back to that time as well. Like, it's such a strange time to all that COVID shit. Yeah. So I was actually wondering with the film clips, because normally you guys do these like notoriously epic film clips, and then you release the animated one. So I was wondering, was it planned, or you obviously just had to kind of go that way?
The way that it was, right, in the animated video, we were actually going to try and do that in person.
Oh my God.
We were going to try and do it. That was the plan, you know, like that was the plan. And then, you know, like with the restrictions that they had in Victoria, they put this like the ring of steel in place, so you couldn't go in and out of Melbourne unless you had a note from your parents or some bullshit. We couldn't actually, because I live outside of Melbourne, so I couldn't go in there, and they couldn't come out here. It was just ridiculous, and we were just like, you know, spitballing ideas back and forth and all that sort of stuff, and we just thought, oh, you know what, let's have a chat to Mike Foxall, because he'd done some really cool stuff that we liked in the past. And,
cool.
Yeah, so that was sort of how that turned out. But I've always sort of, you know, I always wondered, geez, imagine if we actually did that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, would have been pretty crazy.
If anyone would do it, it's you guys, though. Really, who would be surprised?
It wasn't to be.
Yeah, it wasn't to be. It worked out well in the end, anyway.
It did.
Yeah. You guys are fucking massive in the heavy scene. Like, on the weekend, we went over did the Knotfest festivals, and there's King Parrot shirts fucking everywhere. And
cool.
You guys got fans everywhere from all over Australia. So, when are you unleashing some new music? Is it in the works?
It is in the works. We're on the job at the moment. We had a rehearsal last night. The boys have been getting together and trying to sort of get some basic structures together, and then we kind of jam them out together and work on them in the room. So we've got a few new ones on the go, and we've got lots of writing sessions sort of planned and in the works to you know, just get the ball rolling. And the results, like the first few that we've got are absolute bangers. So we're really happy with the direction that it's going in. And I think there's just this sort of renewed sense of urgency in the band at the moment. And it's you know, look, we haven't had that opportunity really to be creative for you know, and write new stuff for a little while. So now that we're doing that and the ball's rolling, there's this cool energy that's happening around the band at the moment, which is really great. So and hopefully we're going to try and road test one of the new songs next weekend too.
Cool.
So that's a little added bonus for anyone coming along. We can bust out a newie.
Yeah,
I
awesome.
got to practice it.
Yeah. Yep. Test run.
Yep.
On that note, is there talk of an Aussie tour on the cards, and will you be doing major cities or tearing through our regional venues as well?
Well, we're not exactly. I'm not exactly sure yet what's going on, but the plan is that we're going to head to the US in September. So we haven't been there for quite a few years now. So the plan is we're going to head to the US in September and do our first proper US run, and then prior to that, I think we'll definitely hit the road in Australia and do some shows and road test some of these new songs. So I dare say you'd probably expect a little Aussie tour in July, August, and then we'll head to the States in September, and depending on how everything's going, we may have some new stuff out by then. That's the plan, but we'll just keep chipping away at it, and our bread and butter's the gigs. We love playing live. That's what we do. So we're gonna keep chipping away at it as we always do, and do what we love, and just keep at it. And I mean, it's so exciting to be able to even go back to the US and do all that stuff like we used to back pre-COVID times. It's such a cool thing to be able to hit the road over there, and we've done it so many times now that we've got lots of friends over there that we haven't seen. So it's really exciting. It's going to be like a month-long party. It's going to be great.
Oh, good on you. Yeah, well, you have done tours all over Europe, Asia, and like you said, the States. Where have you been most surprised by your fans showing up, like in Trobes, and just gone, holy shit, like...
I reckon, like, one of the most surprising places, obviously when you go to places like Europe, and for a band like, you kind of sort of break it into the market, you kind of get yourselves established and all of that sort of stuff. But one of the coolest places that I've found where we had a lot of existing fans already was in Poland.
Wow.
Our European record label is over there in Poland, and just the support that when we've gone and played shows over there has just been massive, and they just it's funny, like the German people are so like serious kind of, and straight down the line, and then you get to Poland, which is just over the border, and everyone's loose and crazy. It's a fun time over there, and so I was surprised with how many people actually knew us and knew our songs and the words and all of that sort of stuff. It was really cool.
Oh, I'd love to hear them singing back in their accent too. That would just be a treat.
Oh yeah, and with a gut full of vodka in them, It's so funny, good. Man. It's such a cool thing, and we're really lucky and privileged, I guess, to be able to have that sort of stuff happen for us. It's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you guys have put in the hard yards. You've been doing it for a long time too, so that's definitely deserving. All right, last question. Is there anything left to tick off King Parrot's bucket list after 10 years of absolutely fucking killing it?
Oh, well, I mean, sometimes I sort of just, like, I mean, when I think back to when we kind of started the band and what we were doing and all of that, we didn't really have too many aspirations other than just to be a band. But I guess after the first few years and the live show, building up to what it became and all of that sort of stuff, we kind of made the decision where we were like, we want to play like an Australian sort of style metal, which is, that mix of, hardcore, grindcore, punk rock and sort of thrash and death metal, and make our own sort of sound that was uniquely Australian as well. And tour it internationally. That was sort of the goal that we sort of set for ourselves early on, and we've kind of been able to achieve that. So I guess achieving that's one thing, and then maintaining it's another. So I guess that's probably the next thing, is just to sort of be able to sort of get this new record happening and reestablish ourselves and get back out there and continue to do what what we love. I mean, even just sitting in the rehearsal room last night with the 5 of us in there and just doing what we do. We're all a bit older now, but we just love doing what we do.
Yeah.
It's just so much fun. We all just laugh, and like when we're writing new music, we still get excited, you know, and we're very aware that it's a, you know, specific style and specific genre, and it's not like everyone's cup of tea. I get that, but we have so much fun doing it, and I think that has been infectious towards, you know, the people that might potentially get into King Parrot, and I think we've been able to draw from many different audience pools as well because of how much fun we have and the energy that we bring and put to it. It is very intense, but it's also a little bit light-hearted at times and funny and all of that sort of stuff. So it sort of encapsulates everything that we like about all the Aussie bands and all the stuff that we've loved in the past.
Yeah.
And we just try and put it all in like a big sort of minestrone soup or something.
Yep. Oh, yeah, no, you guys definitely, you got a mix of everything going on, and you're a staple in the Australian metal industry. So, yeah, I don't think you guys will be going anywhere anytime soon. And I hope to see you doing it when you're old as fuck and grey up there, still fucking pushing it. Yeah. Yeah,
we appreciate your support. Thank you. It's very cool, and you know, we always love heavy.
Yeah, we love heavy. Well, so everyone can catch you down at Mo's Desert Clubhouse on the 6th of April and Bad Luck on the 8th of April, and tickets are through Oztix.
They are, yep. kingparrot.oztix.com.au, I believe.
Beautiful. Oh, well, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, Youngie. You're a fucking legend. And I'm awake now. You and my coffee.
Great. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. And hopefully, maybe you're up in Brisbane, right? Maybe we'll see you at the show next week.
Oh, hopefully. Well, actually, I'm in Cairns. I'm moving down in the process. In 2 weeks' time, I'll be down there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Fucking great.
I'll have to catch you on your next one.
All right, man. We won't be too long, that's for sure.
Yep, sounds good. All right, well, you have an awesome day. Hey, we'll catch up soon.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate your support.
You're welcome. Catch you later.
Okay.